I always hear about women need protection and men want submission. You know, today I saw something that blew my mind. It was a man that was known in the streets for all atrocities of things. I mean, some pretty jacked up things. Despite all that, despite all that, this woman, knowing all the horrible things he has done to her and other women and people, was willing to die for him. I can't make this shit up. Shit was crazy. I mean, he sat there and smiled while she threw her body in the way and took whatever came at him. Willfully, blindly, submissively. He laughed and said, "My bitch will die for me." And he said, "I don't give a fuck about that, hoe." And she said, "That's my man. Y'all don't understand him like I do." And I had to ask the question, how fucked up do you have to be? How damaged are you that you will protect a man that will sacrifice you like a pawn? And this woman, it blows my mind because sometimes this blind submission loyalty is a very dangerous slope. One I don't wish upon nobody. That woman, I tell you, man, there's a lot of mentally damaged women out there. There's a lot of damaged women out there, y'all. There's a lot of sociopathic men. The game is very vicious. The world is very unforgiving. And I don't know what to tell y'all, man, but she ain't the first and she won't be the last. She was glad and willing to die for him. He did not care. And you gotta ask yourself, is that what people want? Do people want that type of blind loyalty? That type of blind submission? Type of mindset? Is that really what y'all want? But you gotta ask yourself, what is the mind state of the person that will follow you to that extent? And so now I'm more mindful. Like that was that. I hope she pulls through. He was so sure. He said, I know my bitch is gonna come. She gonna die for me. He was right. He was right. He had a setup to where he trained her to do that type of atrocity. She laid there battered and beaten while he lay there smiling. Y'all gotta think, man, like I'm telling you, man, the world is very dark and unforgiving. What up, Mike? What up, Swirl Zone? Our people need help, man. There's gonna be more people like her out there, man, searching, trying to make sense of this type of behavior, man. There are gonna be a lot of men out there that are gonna be getting with women that they're gonna be readily willing to blindly follow, even if they're being beaten and abused. And I get will say, well, that's their choice. And people knowingly know that people are now psychologically broken, and they're going to take advantage of the market. They're going to start manipulating the score, man. Yeah, man. I was just there. I was literally just there. I was telling that girl, he don't give a fuck about you, man. He don't. He said, I don't. I don't give a fuck about this bitch. And she was like, he don't mean that. He don't mean that. He don't mean that. I said, girl, he is purposely, like Mike, when I said, oh boy, had his hand behind her neck and was using her as a shield. He was using her as a shield for pepper spray, using her as a shield whenever people were trying to strike at him. She was taking every blunt blow, every strike. I was like, Jesus. I had to step in and say, stop. I said, just tackle them both. I said, she's not in her right mind. She's not. She don't know better. She's not psychologically there. In other words, y'all can shoot at him. She will die for him willingly, with no question asked. You have to ask the question, man. Like, are there going to be more women like her? Yeah, there are definitely more women like her. They're going to be. There are more men and women coming from families that are taking that route, that are getting into relationships like that they will blindly follow, even if it made you kill. I'm worn out, bro. Like, I just can't. I'm gonna see y'all guys later, man. Peace.